Welcome back to Freshwater Healers. Let's take a moment to breathe in and out. Sit down, get comfortable, relax, and listen with your heart. And let me talk to you. Amen. I'm taking you on a healing journey, and God knows we all need a healing journey. To take your power back, to reclaim control over your life. Our first lesson is turning your pain into power. Essentially making the best out of a bad situation, turning bad into good. And using your painful experience to become stronger, better, and wiser in your life. And transmuting that pain, that hurt, that loss, that failure, disappointment, because that will come. It's part of being alive. You will go through those things, but you have to be able to transmute that. And when I use the term transmute it, I mean change it. Change the pain into purpose. Do something with that pain, because God allowed it to bring change to your life, for you to be able to transmute it. It's like another metaphor is taking lemons and turning it into lemonade. You can transmute anything or everything that you don't want in your life when you decide to make a decision and do it. The first thing you have to do is acknowledge the pain. I know it's easier to ignore the pain, but you don't want to ignore the pain. That is not healthy. And we're about getting stronger, better, and wiser. Accept the fact, or admit the fact, same thing, that hurt me. That was devastating. I didn't see that coming. Understand why. Get an understanding as to why. What's the purpose? Go into meditation. Talk to God. Seek Him. Ask Him to help you understand the why behind this pain. The Bible tells us to get wisdom. And with all thy getting, get an understanding. The Bible also tells us not to lean to our own understanding, because there's always a purpose. So don't lean to your own understanding. Talk to God. He'll give you clarity. Ask yourself, what did this pain come to teach me? Because as I indicated, it's always a purpose. Maybe you're supposed to do something with the pain, but the pain always comes to teach you something. Don't ignore the lesson. You need the lesson. The lesson will help you get up. You need the lesson to keep moving, to move forward. You need the lesson to detach yourself from the pain. Because once you understand the lesson, you understand how to move. You understand the direction to go in. I always tell myself you could choose to be pitiful or powerful. I made a decision to be powerful. Life will always come down to a choice. The choice you make today will affect your tomorrow. Some people choose to suppress their pain, push it down, make it go away, pretend all is good. But I say once again, that is never a healthy thing to do. Because believe me, that pain will come out in other ways. Sometimes sickness, sometimes attitude, sometimes in your behavior. Make a decision to really make an effort to be intentional about healing and becoming whole. I say this all the time, just don't go through it. Don't go through the pain, the hurt, just go through it fast. Some people just want to get through everything fast. But you don't learn the lessons when you do that. Grow through the pain. Grow through it. Transmute it. Because if you don't choose to do that, you will get stuck in it. 10 years will go by and you're still in the same place. We don't want to get stuck. We want to keep moving. And I promise you, if you continue to move, you will get better. You will get stronger. And you will be wiser. My sister once said to me, "You don't understand my pain. You just can't relate." Well, that's not true. The circumstances may be different, but pain is pain, and it all feels the same. And pain will come to all of us if we just keep living. If we keep living, it will happen. At some point in life, we all will encounter a painful lesson. My painful lesson came in the form of love. You see, I love love. I love everything about love. And I expected love to love me back. But I recognized that some love only knows how to hurt. And that insight was the turning point for me. And that woke me up. And I made a decision. Never ignore those defining moments that come in your life. Maya Angelou says, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. Believe them the first time. That was another lesson for me because I wanted to believe that most people are good. I wanted to believe that most people have good intentions. Because I believe that, things happen to all of us, but you have a choice whether you want to live in the negative or you want to live in the positive. And I had to learn that everybody's not like me because I chose to live in the positive. But we all have lessons to learn because the lessons come for a purpose. It comes to make us better. It comes to usher in change. Let's talk about the lessons learned. It's not about what happened to us, because life is always lifing. It's about how we choose to perceive in our mind about what happened. It's about the narrative that you tell yourself, the story you tell yourself. You can tell yourself a negative story, or you can tell yourself a positive story. I made a choice to perceive my story like Joseph did in Genesis 50:20. He said, "You meant evil against me, but God, He meant it for my good." I now know that I needed that valuable lesson in order to develop self-love in me. You see, I've always been one, I thought that I loved myself, but I allowed things that I should not have allowed. I had to learn when you love yourself, there are things that you are not going to disturb in your life, like your peace. I learned that when you love yourself, you learned to value your life. You know, for me, I was just living. But now, I don't just live. I value my life, every aspect of it. And that was very liberating for me. I thank God for the lesson. Amen. I pray that this message was helpful to someone. And until next time, God bless, and I love you.